Cutting some poles for my Lavvu, and I've accidentally found a load of fat wood. Perfect for this fire. There's the little setup, just tied off to the tree. Some perfect wood to burn. This is a dead hawthorn, really dense wood. What I will do, I won't use this because it'll be wet. I'll chop some off this now. We need a bit of twiggy bits to get it going. Not quite as dry and brittle as I was hoping. Should do the job. It's amazing how much you listen to your surroundings and just take everything in. And you imagine things as well. I was sure there was like a guy shouting for his dog down there or something. But when I actually listen to it carefully, I think it's just like two trees rubbed together now and again. It goes, oh. So bizarre. Had a couple of hares running past as well. Huge to it. So I think now is the right time to talk about the subject that's been stressing me out for the last few years. And I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people. It feels like up until now this subject has been banned. You're not allowed to talk about it. Have you guessed it yet? COVID. Now I know this is going to be a trigger for some people. It's a trigger for me. So feel free to skip past this bit or just watch the next video. I swear I will not talk about this ever again. The whole thing was such a farce, such a wind-up. I feel myself getting annoyed now. So these are the reasons I was getting annoyed, okay? Felt like my freedom was getting taken away from me. I wasn't scared about this virus at all. It was the freedom thing for me and getting locked indoors. And working as a postman, you're touching everyone's letters, putting them through everyone's doors. You finish work and then you've got to be locked indoors for the rest of the day. It just didn't make any sense at all the way it was handled. Now, at the height of my anxiety with it, I actually went to hospital for an X-ray scan. I thought there was something wrong with my lungs. As it turns out, I was perfectly fine, thank God. But what it was the masks. And it was a result of feeling sort of trapped. Yeah, I wasn't scared of the bug at all. It was just like the freedom thing getting taken away. Freedom is like a really important thing to me. I need to get out every week. Just have a bit of time in nature. It's a big part of my life. Yeah, it just all felt like a money thing to me. You know, like drugs companies got involved. And instead of having this jab that was going to cure it, you can have a jab, you can still catch it. And you've got to keep getting jabbed and jabbed. You've got to keep being locked indoors, got to keep wearing a mask. It all seemed very strange. And the masks seem to be getting popular again as well, which is... I just find it really stressful. I see someone in a mask. I think I don't want to go down that road again. I'm sure you feel the same. I think it was all a ridiculous thing. And that's it. It's over and done with now. Let's say no more about it. Let's stop doing the tests, because the tests are just making it come back. They're not going to do anything for you. You've still got to go to work. You've still got to carry on as normal. It doesn't matter if you've got it or not. It's like a status thing to some people. They're like, oh, I've got the COVID. Who cares? Just suck it up. You've had your jabs. Get on with it. Right, rant over. Alright, fire's definitely getting hot enough now, so I'm just going to wait for it to calm down. And then I've got chicken sausage and beans, so we warm that up in there. And then we'll actually use the same water for, well, I've got either coffee or a hot chocolate. Ooh. Yeah, I used to get in trouble as a kid all the time for starting fires. Even lit one in the schoolyard in primary school once. Yeah, nobody spotted that one actually, luckily. But here I am still doing it. Less people telling me off now. I mean, I might get one person in the comments saying, shouldn't have lit a fire. I'm 42, guys. You're not going to stop me now, you know what I mean? And yes, I did check, there's no roots underneath this. When you're in like well, it's not a pine forest, it's a spruce forest. They get resins in the roots. So you gotta make sure they don't set the roots on fire. Doing a little litter pick now. I found this bucket. Let's fill this up. Here's a question for you guys. Who takes shower gel camping? Food and coffee is done. Guess who forgot their spork? So it's going to be a sort of drink. Yes, it's a good one. It's there's loads of little sausages in there. Right, I think it's time to get packed down. Done my little litter pick. Make sure this is fully out. Leave no trace, obviously. And catch you next time.